Hello again, everybody. Mental Fox here. Welcome back to Starfield. Well, we're back on the Vigilance, and this time we did not get banned from the Vigilance. We did not get kicked out of UC SysDef, and we can now continue on to Bannoc IV to continue the Eye of the Storm. I should now proceed to Bannoc IV, the location of the Galbank Transport Legacy. Yes, we've already done this. Yes, we're going to do it again. But this time, since we didn't get kicked off of the ship, I actually don't remember how it happened last time. But I don't think I had the opportunity to go to the Brig and see if there's any new people there. So we're definitely going to go to the Brig and check it out. I wonder where Toft went, because there she is over there. We might have some evidence to turn into her. I'm not sure if we do or not. I wonder if we could talk to Commander Akande again.
What do you need?
Nope, nothing new from him.
Time to dig deep and get the job done.
Time to dig deep. Lieutenant Toft?
Need anything before you head to Bannoc?
Are you familiar with the Key's defenses?
Anything you can tell us would be helpful.
Oh, we could say they're rounding up as many captains as they can to bulk up their fleet. Jasmine Durand is trying to get the Key's defensive batteries online. That's it for now. Well, I mean, we do know that they're rounding up as many captains as they can.
Yeah, I heard they even sent word to some of the contacts you met. They're writing an awful lot of checks they can't cover without Crix's legacy, but we'll be ready for them. Anything else?
Yeah, Jasmine Durand is trying to get the Key's defensive batteries online. Thought you might want to know that.
Damn it. I was afraid of that. I'll warn our ships to use looser formations. Hopefully Durand isn't as clever as she thinks she is, or you can help us take the batteries down when the attack begins. Was that all?
Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay, well, if anything else springs to mind before you leave, please let me know.
I was just wondering, will you be able to decrypt Crix's legacy once I bring it back to the Vigilance?
Even as long ago as the Narian War, Galbank used an extremely potent level of encryption on their currency. Unfortunately, the unlocked ciphers are lost to time. However, if you can bring us one of Galbank's old transfer modules, I know it would help. Don't worry, I'm sure some of the techs at MAST will be able to work with whatever you bring to reverse the encryption.
Oh, she's pretty sure of that, is she? Hey, I have some evidence for you, apparently.
Nice work. Let me take a look.
Let's see here. I'm willing to bet this will put Ayumi Komiko from Generdyne in deep trouble. Or grabbed this from a Generdyne executive's office. Pretty damning stuff. I don't know if these are the two of the same thing or two different things, but let's click on this one.
Perfect. Komiko's wanted for corporate violations in UC territory, but having concrete evidence means we extradite her and nail her to the wall.
Oh my.
I'm sure we can arrange a prisoner trade with the Freestar Collective, make it beneficial for both interested parties. Anything else?
Oh, apparently. Grabbed this from a Generdyne executive's office. Pretty damning stuff.
Benjamin Bayou, pride of the Freestar Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Generdyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Anything else?
Well, that's all I have for now.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
Okay.
You come back alive. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Let's go to the Brig and see if there's any new people there. The Brig, I believe, is down here. Haha. We'll see you later, Andreja. That's a game we play. The game of I'm on an elevator and she's not, and then she runs to the elevator and then I close the door before she gets on it. It's a fun game.
The fleet killed a buddy of mine. This is more than a job for me.
Uh-huh. Alex.
How's the pirating business?
Hey, that classified star station you mentioned, was it SY-920?
Yeah, it was. And you can probably guess what project it was for.
Oh. Do you mind if I ask some questions about SY-920?
Yeah, I thought you might. I heard the fleet sent you up there for some more pirate work. Well, it's a big station and easy to get lost in. I don't know if Project Archangel is still running, but that's what I was assigned to.
Huh. How'd you get involved in the project?
I was one of 4 pilots recruited for the program. My codename was Azrael. At the time, I embraced the name. The Angel of Death hunting Crimson Fleet pirates in a prototype ship. But even for an angel, pride always comes before the fall.
What was Project Archangel about?
We were testing prototype fighter ships. Experimental engines, weaponry, the works. The 4 of us were the best of the best. Emphasis on the were.
Well, there must be a reason you're no longer on the project.
The official word is I was transferred back to SysDef because the need was great. The reality is I was kicked off the unit. I was so bored on that station, I spent all my time in the barracks drinking cases of smuggled booze. When the time came for my test flight, I was so wasted, one of the others had to cover for me. The engine caught fire right after takeoff.
Oh, no.
Pilot, crew, gone in a flash.
Oh, my. So your boozing got somebody killed. Every pilot who signs up for those missions knows the risk. If there was a problem with the prototype, that's on the engineers. Or, apparently, we have an evidence fragment. I found proof of fraud and systemic cuts to safety and security. It wasn't your fault. Well, let's see if we could ease this guy's mind. Why, I don't know, but let's do it.
Is that right? I guess that lets me off the hook with the jailers, but not with the judge upstairs. I appreciate what you're trying to do, though. Just give me some time to process it.
Okay.
Same as the son of Jemison. Once I get time off, that's the first place I'm jumping.
Just something about that. It seemed like he's a little kid standing there. We're having this serious conversation, then we look at the kid, and the kid's like, I miss the sun on Jemison.
Mole. Try not to forget who you are, okay? It'd break the commander's heart to have to hunt you down.
I bet.
Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be a better place.
I agree. Get rid of all the pirates.
The Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes, fleet run.
Where it goes, fleet run. Anything new you guys want to say to me?
See the animals at the zoo?
Yeah.
As a former convict, you've seen the inside of a cell. Stay out of mine and we'll get along just fine. We'll keep the brig ready for any pirates you bring in.
Oh, wow. As the brig officer, is there anything you need from me?
As a matter of fact, I have a favor to ask.
Oh, great.
I understand that part of your undercover work involves going to the fleet headquarters, namely the key. While you're there, if you find anything pertaining to the history of the fleet, I'd be interested in learning about it.
Oh. There's a lot we can both learn, I'm sure. This is a highly unusual request, officer, or a Commander Akande didn't mention this being part of the job. I mean, I don't mind, you know. I'm sure there's a lot we could both learn.
I agree. Just keep in mind this is a favor and you're free to ignore it. I only ask because this is such a rare opportunity and I'd hate to pass it up.
Sure. Let's see here. I'll keep an eye out for you. I'm going to have to decline or I can't make any promises. There's a lot of heat on me as it is. Nah, man, I'll keep an eye out for you.
I appreciate it. I've actually heard rumors about there being audio logs for an interview the founder of the fleet, Jasper Cricks, did on the key. I'm interested in anything he had to say regarding his time in prison and how the prisoners were treated. If you find anything like that, bring it back here and we'll take a listen.
Well, it is your lucky day. But before we tell him we have the slate, let's ask him, why the fascination with the fleet's history?
The fleet and the UC are intertwined, and I've always felt knowing that past is an important part of what we do. In life, history can be a guide, a warning, or at times, a reflection. And if you want to know which one it is, you have to stare it in the face, regardless of how ugly it is.
I see. Well, I found this slate where Crick says the prisoners on the lock were tortured.
So it's true. All my life I've been led to believe the guards on the lock were heroes. But there was part of me that always doubted the story. Even as a child learning about the history from the slates. Thank you for bringing me this. I get that Crix is about as unreliable a witness as they come, but I believe him.
Well, why is the history of the lock so important to you?
Because it isn't just any history. It's my family's. If you open up a history slate and look up the name Armin Petrosyan, you'll find a hero decorated in medals. Medals he earned for escaping the riots on Suvorov.
Oh, why was he awarded medals?
For helping his fellow guards escape the riots. And maybe that part is true, but it conveniently skips everything that happened before that point. No one ever asks what prompted the riots. It was just criminals being criminals, and that was explanation enough.
I see. Did you say Petrosyan, as in your ancestor?
My great-grandfather, to be exact. He lived until the year 2297, 10 years after I was born.
Oh, okay. So he was one of the guards who tortured prisoners. I mean, that's kind of mean. I hadn't heard of him, dude.
It's been almost a century, so that doesn't surprise me. But in some circles, it carries weight. The thing is, even as my family rode the coattails of our name, I always felt like something wasn't right about the story. And it always came back to that day in the yard, playing games with my brother. It's the only memory I have of my great-grandfather that sticks.
Oh, okay. Did you get this position because of your name? You may be misremembering. Childhood memories aren't that reliable. Or tell me about this memory. First, do you think you got the position because of your name?
I'd like to say no, but how can that be true? Pursuing a military career, the name could only help.
Well, tell me about this memory.
It was about a week before he passed. Me and my brother had the house to ourselves and were playing a game we called Prisoner's Run. It was a simple game. We drew a line in the dirt, and the object was for the guard to keep the prisoner from crossing it. But on that day, my brother came to the yard with an added surprise. He found a chest in the attic filled with goodies, a baton, a uniform, and a medal to serve as prize for the winner.
Oh, wow. If it was in the attic, it couldn't have been valuable. The uniform from his work as a prison guard or the medal he got from escaping the riots. I mean, the uniform was from his work as a prison guard, right?
Most likely. But given how unceremonious the boxes were, how could we have known? But when our family returned, I knew something was wrong. My great-grandfather didn't say a word, but behind his eyes I could see it. The shame. No one said anything to either of us. But the next day, the uniform and the medal were gone. At the time, I never understood why he kept those things buried in the attic. Now, it all seems so clear.
Whoever your ancestor was, it doesn't matter, you're not him. Your ancestor was at best a fraud, at worst a torturer, or that doesn't mean your ancestor was a bad man. He could have still been a hero. I mean, it's possible, right? He could have still been a hero. I don't know why we're being so nice to this guy, but he could have been a hero.
Maybe not the bad man, but a hero? Hard to say. Either way, thanks for talking this through with me. I don't know if I'll ever know what really happened on Suvorov, but at least now, I have something beyond the family myth.
My family's all in the UC Navy. But being cis-def, I got bragging rights.
Oh, okay.
Some of the guards don't take kindly to the prisoners, but we should try to maintain some decorum.
So, hey, you mentioned Suvorov. I've actually been to Suvorov as part of my undercover work.
Really? I know you were headed to the key, but I didn't realize you'd actually get a chance to visit the lock. I almost respect the fleet for doing that. They're trying to pass down their history, or their version of it anyway.
You respect the fact that they take new recruits to the lock?
I respect the principle of teaching one's history. It makes me think Delgado wants the fleet to be more than just space pirates. When you connect the past with the future, you're trying to create a culture, a through line between you and Jasper Cricks.
Okay. I did feel the weight of history as I walked through it. Yeah, I did feel that.
Incredible. I think at SysDef, we all feel that weight every time we wear the uniform. But to be there where it started, I can't imagine. But all that aside, give me your honest opinion. What were the conditions like?
Let's see. It was creepy and old. I felt like the ghosts of the past were looming over me. It was rough, but what I'd expect for a maximum security prison. It was basically a resort. If I was on shore leave, I'd stay there on purpose or brutal. With how they were treated, it's no wonder the inmates revolted. Well, it's either the last or the first one. I don't know, man. It seemed pretty brutal.
I was afraid of that. I think I'm starting to fully realize the hand we played in all this. Truth be told, my ancestor was a guard on Suvorov. Part of the reason I joined SysDef was to find out more about his experience, and whether the history books told the whole story. And coupled with Crix's testimony, it paints a damning picture.
Yeah. Hey, changing subjects, were there any problems securing Austin Rake?
No, the prisoner surrendered willingly, as per the terms of your deal. This is probably the safest place for him, if the fleet want him dead. You can chat with him, if you haven't already. I'm sure he has a lot to say.
Okay.
As you were.
So let's take a quick look and see if there's anybody new here. There's Evgeny Rokov, where they talk to him. There's nobody in this one. This here is Austin Rake, who we already spoke with.
Another night at the Hotel SysDef. Please enjoy your stay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, we already talked to him.
Be careful around the fleet. They talk about family, but it's just a bunch of crap.
Let's see if there's anybody new upstairs. Here is an empty cell. This is, I don't remember his name, but we already talked to him. This was the guy on Sidonia. Oh, no, this is Larry Dombrowski. My bad. I thought it was a different person. We already talked to him. Oh, pardon me, Andreja. Nobody in that cell. Nobody in that cell. Nobody in that cell. A couple more cells down here we'll look in. Nobody in that cell. Nobody in that cell. And then, this is the guy that was on Sidonia. Okay, well, nobody new since the last time we were here. But we did get to talk to, I don't even know his name. This guy here. Spent quite a bit of time speaking with Petrosyan. Well, let's head back to our ship. Now, one thing that I do wish is that there was a place I could upgrade my ship here. Because I had somebody leave me a comment about upgrading the shield generator on my ship before we go back to Bannoc IV, and that's an excellent idea. Excellent idea. So much so that I think it's worth the trouble to go somewhere where I can upgrade it. Do you think we could go back to Crix and the key and have Jazz upgraded for us? You cannot try. Oh gosh, I have to undock. Hold on a minute. Let me undock. I should have not even bothered to get on the ship. I could have just traveled straight from the Vigilance, but no, I had to get on the ship.
Let's get out.
Okay, so let's see. I mean, if you're looking for good shield stuff, I would think that the key would be a good place to get it. Let's try it. Let's see if this works. Oh crap, am I landing on the lock? What's going on here? I thought that said the lock. I don't want the lock, I want the key. Okay, I'm in the wrong place. All right. I'm not sure how that happened, because I could have swore I picked the key. Hello? See, look, the key, and then I click on the key, and then it takes me to the lock. Where the hell's the key now? I just want to go to the key, not to the lock. Where's the key? Okay. Great. Will this put me in orbit of Suvorov, and then I could go to the key? There we go. There's the key. Let's dock here real quick and just see if we could upgrade our shields. I don't know. Maybe I'll get in trouble for being here. Who knows?
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Thanks, Sarah. It says extreme cold. I think that's,
I always thought heat leeches
on
were
Suvorov.
just pests. Never considered trying to raise one as a pet.
Okay, let's see. Where's Jazz? Jazz is right here. Nice. This creep is still standing there looking in the window. Mind helping me with my ship? I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've got.
Okay, let's see here. Upgrade ship. We got weapons. Weapon, engines, engine. Oh, well, for some reason I can't upgrade my shields from here. I don't think I'll ever understand this interface. So we have to go into ship builder. And then I have to, like, look around. Whoops, I don't want to take it off. For shields. Shield generator. Vanguard Bulwark Shield Generator. If I click on it... Well, unfortunately, I don't see any option to upgrade it. Edit. Nope. Nope. Okay. This is just always a blast. I'm just going to click G and go to... Would it be shields? Is there something called shields? Shields. Here we go. All right. What's the best shields? Doesn't look like I could sort these in any way. And I wish that... Oh gosh, this interface. I know you guys are tired of hearing me complain about the interface, but it really is terrible. I mean, what do I currently have on my ship? Maybe down here I could look at it. So if I were to go to this, it would up my shield by 975, but make my ship a little bit heavier and resulting in a little less mobility. But I guess that's what happens. So this does improve my shields quite a bit, actually. I mean... Not quite double, but it does. I don't know if I have Starship Design Rank 2. You can see down here in the lower left-hand corner, I need that. I don't know if I have that or not. I could go to this one, which is also an improvement. This one's also an improvement, but I need Starship Design Rank 1. Again, I don't know if I have that or not. Let's see, this one's a bit of an improvement. This one is a little bit of an improvement. This one is a mass... Oh, no, this is the same shield. So this would be me putting two shields on the same ship. I don't even know if that's possible or allowed. Like, if I buy another one of these, can I put it here on top of... Let's see, can I put it... It looks like a... Oh, jeez. Nope, can't put it there. I mean, it seems... weird to put it there. I mean, is that... Oh, one error, it says. Flight check. Only one shield module is allowed. Okay. Well, okay. Again, this interface is terrible. Because I thought I was adding. This is starting to look like the best shield available. So here we go. Attach shields. And you could see that we were at 1450. And if we scroll through here, you'll see that this is the 1450. This is the one we had. It's starting to look to me like, yeah, we have the best shields we can get. There's one shield down here that is actually better. It's a 1600, but we need Starship Design Rank 4, which we do not have. So, unfortunately, at least here at the key, this is the best one we can get. We can't put two shield generators on the same ship, so I'm just going to exit out of here and just cancel modification altogether because we didn't really change anything. So that kind of sucks. I mean, is it worth going someplace else to see if I could put better shields on my ship? I mean, do I want to go all the way over to Sol and back to, like, Sidonia? Sidonia has ship upgrades, doesn't it? I mean, that's a long way away, man. Earth. Deimos. Let's see, where's Mars? I mean... Oh, this is Mars. Okay. Do I go to the Deimos Star Yard to upgrade my ship? I thought I'd go to Sidonia. It's on Mars, isn't it? Landing area, Sidonia. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could upgrade my ship here. I don't know, man. We'll try it real quick. We'll just see. I think this is a worthwhile endeavor. To upgrade my ship, I would go over to this person. See if he's got anything good. Hello.
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches. Sure, have at it.
Okay, let's try this again. We're going to go into Ship Builder. We're going to remove the 1450. We're going to press G to attach. We're going to go to Shields. And we'll start down here at the bottom. Sure enough, same thing it looks like. I'm looking at this number down here in the bottom center to see if there's anything higher than 1450. And it doesn't appear as though there's anything that's as good aside from this one here, which I don't have rank 4 of Starship Design. Okay, well that didn't work. But since we're in the neighborhood, why not go to Cheyenne? Actually, Alpha Centauri is more in the neighborhood, isn't it? Alpha Centauri. Is this where Jemison is? Jemison. We will... Well, where's the, Whoops. I want to land at the spaceport, but I don't see an option for it here, right? I just want to land at the spaceport. Why do I not see the spaceport? New Atlantis, I guess. Well, if this doesn't work, we'll just make sure that our shields are charged. That worked last time. Excellent. Okay, right where I wanted to be. Go over, talk to this dude. What's up, buddy?
Got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem.
Okay, here we are again. Ship Builder. We're going to remove this. We're going to do connect. Shields. Yeah, this looks like the same stuff. Again, I'm just looking at that number in the bottom center of the screen, and there's nothing. Okay. All right, let's get the hell out of here. So, F5. Bring up... well, actually, I probably want to get on my ship so I could put everything towards shields before we jump to... Bannoc IV.
Ready to depart.
Hey.
So, let's sit here in the seat. And I guess I needed to take off. I need to do this in space. I don't think I could do it from here. Looks like I have everything allocated to shields anyway, so I think we're fine.
Apogee kick complete.
Yeah.
Steady.
So you can see we have everything put into shields that we can. I don't think we're going to do any fighting, famous last words. So I'm going to take everything else and put it into my engines so that we could fly super fast. Then I'm going to hit F5. And then I'm going to remove my quest list. And we're going to set course to Bannoc IV. And we're going to jump. Here we go. Disappointed that I couldn't upgrade my shields. That was a really good suggestion. And maybe somewhere out there is shields I could upgrade to without having to get to Starship level design level 4.
Now we learn whether the conduction grid will protect us. If not, this ship will not survive. Nor will we.
So we have to fly all the way over here to this unknown signal. You can see in the lower right-hand corner, our shields are depleting. We still have 3,500 meters to go. So far, we're holding out pretty well.
But the conduction grid seems to be working.
I want to get around this rock. Okay, here we go. We're almost there. We're really close. I think we're going to be just fine.
That appears to be the legacy. We have arrived.
We have indeed. Let us dock and not talk about it. Let's just dock. I don't know why our ship is magically safe once we dock here, but it is.
Green lights on out hatch. We're docked.
We're docked. Oh, crud. I wanted to take a look at my inventory situation.
The damage done here certainly indicates we are not the first to find this ship.
Yeah. Andreja?
A pleasure.
Let's trade gear.
What have you got for me?
What have you got for me? Is she... Oh, she's... Okay. So, unfortunately, I didn't think of this before I got on the ship.
Stay safe.
I want to get back on the junk heap. I want to make sure that Andreja and my character are as unencumbered as possible, because we already know there is a ton of stuff on this ship to pick up. So Andreja... Okay, she's not going to follow me here. Where is she? I need to talk to Andreja and get all of her stuff. Oh, for crying out loud. Where is she? Where is she? There she is, hiding in the dark.
How are you?
Well, I'm annoyed because I was looking for you.
Whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal?
It's funny every time you say it. Okay, so I'm going to take all kinds of stuff from her. She doesn't need that. Oh, she has 3 stolen coffee bags. She doesn't need that anymore. Okay, so she's got this weapon here, which uses heavy fuse ammo. My theory is that I need to give them at least one of those so that they could shoot stuff. I think it's this heavy particle fuse. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to give her one of those. Hopefully that's true. That all I need to do is give her that. Okay, so she is now...
Another time.
Unencumbered. We are going to unencumber ourselves. We're gonna dump a bunch of weapons in here. I'm gonna hang on to the lawgiver and the pacifier, apparently. I don't need... Why am I wearing this spacesuit? That's funny. I'm going to switch to... Oh crap, I can't. I'm gonna dump this off. Oh, I can equip it from here. Nice. So we can equip that. Packs. I don't need all these packs. I'm gonna go ahead and equip this one and dump these 2 off. Helmets. I only need 1 helmet. I'm going to go with this helmet and dump the other 2 off. Apparel. There we go. We'll wear that underneath. And resources. We're going to store all resources. Okay. And miscellaneous stuff I'm going to sort by weight. The Heart of Mars, I don't know why I'm walking around with this in my pocket. Or that. Oh, that's a quest item. Unfortunately, I can't eat this from here, which is too bad. But I mean, there we go. All the rest of the stuff we have doesn't weigh anything. We got it down to 88. That's pretty good. I think that's actually real good. I don't know if any notes weigh anything. Oh. Okay, this weighs, so we have this and we have this, so I'm going to dump those off, get our mass down to 87. Pretty good. And then aid. We sort that by weight. I mean, I don't need Bog's Grog. I don't need instant oatmeal. Jake's Stout is for a quest. I don't need this. Well, these things I guess I can hang on to. They don't weigh that much. Okay. That's pretty good, right? I'm just so proud of myself for for dumping off all that weight. Okay, there we go. Me and Andreja ready to tackle Crix's legacy and just loot it to the studs, man. Just leave nothing behind. Okay. So, yes, you've seen me do this. I did this before. No hard feelings if you decide to skip the rest of this episode. It's probably going to be pretty similar to what we did last time. And I pressed the wrong button. It's a neat planet, though. You know, we're gonna loot things. We did find a bunch of recordings from the previous occupants of the ship. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up those recordings and just I'll let them play, but I'm not gonna wait. You know, I'll keep moving. Like this one here, Adrift.
Recording initiated.
So we'll just let it play, but I'm gonna keep walking around. If I find another one, we'll play it.
Record should work for everyone. Okay, fine. Now give me the bad news.
The bad news is that our engines and grav drive are destroyed, and we're drifting toward Bannoc IV.
Wait, doesn't that put us smack into Bannoc EM field? We hit that! Every circuit on this ship will overload!
Easy, Simmons. What's there to be about it? Huh? She's right. We end up in that electromagnetic radiation, and we're dead.
Hey, there's no need to talk like that. It's Simmons' first time out. Can't you see she's scared?
Yes, Tara, pipe down. You aren't helping.
To do that.
Everyone stop.
I imagine
right
it was
now.
not
We
part of
all
your
need to
training
take
as
a
a
breath.
miner.
They're in bad shape, but I need everyone alert and level-headed so we can figure a way out of this mess. Osterholt, you're my engineer. Give me options.
We don't have any options. Kellner and I need to work on a shielding solution. Fixing the propulsion isn't even on the table.
Fine, you two get on it. Simmons and Bakara, I want you to walk the ship and give me a full damage report. Mayfield, see if you can help Aguilar with that arm injury. Let's move out, people. Crew recording terminated.
So I thought it was kind of cool that the crew recording continued to play even when we were picking a lock. So that was kind of nice. A little something to listen to while we break into things. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm actually looking for food because you can see my health is about half, but we're not going to find any food on this ship. We already know that the previous occupants starved.
The crew must have remained trapped for some time. An unenviable fate.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember her saying that.
Crew recording initiated.
Hello? Hello? Engineer's message said they set up some kind of a recording.
Crew recording initiated. I wouldn't go near Osterholt. He's drunk and he's got a pistol.
Oh my god, are you alright?
Tell me exactly what happened. I was bringing Osterholt his food. When I got near the cred tank vault entrance, I found him sitting on the floor. Bottle in one hand, gun in the other.
He say anything directly to you? Anything threatening?
No, he stared at me and kept drinking from the bottle. The gun wasn't even pointed my way. What's happening to him, Captain? What's happening to all of us? First Bakara killed himself, and now this? You have to help us. God damn it! I'm trying. I thought Bakara would be okay. How the hell did I know he'd never come out of that room alive? Everyone's looking to me for answers. Well, guess what? I don't have them. This whole thing's falling apart, and it's my fault. Captain, come back. Please. I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong, Simmons. I'll go talk to her.
Crew recording terminated.
I wonder if I missed this one before.
Crew recording initiated. All right, it's recording. So like you were saying, that's all we have left.
If we stretch things out and cut our rations in half, I'd say we'll be out of food in a week, maybe 9 days.
How do I do it, Kellner? How do I tell everyone we're all going to die?
You don't have to.
Everyone knows. They're all making peace with it. Bakara and Osterholt knew. They simply chose to handle it by giving up early and taking their own lives.
Someone or something
down there.
will clean up whatever's left behind.
Millions of credits. Completely worthless. With all of that, I could buy another ship. Fly us all out of here. I wonder if Galbang will even bother to send word to my family. To any of our families.
Captain, listen. You're not at fault for what happened. Those ships came out of nowhere. The fact that we've lived this long is a gift. A miracle.
Which means we should enjoy every second of the time that remains. Right, crewman Kellner?
My thoughts exactly, Captain.
Come closer. I need you to hold me. Crew recording terminated.
So yeah, we definitely did listen to that one before. I remember them getting friendly. So I'm trying to break into this one. Maybe the suit inside is really cool or something. Doggone it, am I in the same position I was in just a moment ago? Well, I'm going to try these ones, but I'll probably regret it. These ones are pretty valuable. Oh, doggone it. Nope. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, that won't work either. So I think this is the one we just tried before. We'll try this one now. Well, we only need 2 more, so this should be fine. We have a 1 here and a 1 here. Okay, so we're in. And inside, on the mannequin, is nothing of value. Nothing of value. To me, anyway. Over here, I just scrolled through those real quick because I read them in the previous episode. But if you wanted to freeze frame your screen and read them, that's fine. They're there for you to look at. Mayfield is here. Pick up stuff from Mayfield. Another body here. Another recording.
Crew recording initiated.
She was the last one alive, I believe.
Day 20 since supplies dried up. And here I am, staring at an empty poker table. Our last game. After Simmons passed, we kept trying to get together at least once a day for a game.
Can't get over here.
To keep our minds off of things. Kellner and Leong were the next ones to step away. They wanted to be together at the end. Then it was just Mayfield. We played for hours. Now I'm alone. I just wanted to leave this recording for anyone that finds the legacy. Crew recording initiated. Alright, so how long has Bakara been locked in there?
I'm not sure. A week? Maybe more. All I know is that he took some food packs in his duffel into the head and locked himself inside. Everyone's been steering clear of him since he scared Simmons, so he didn't even realize he did this till today.
Bakara! Can you hear me? You need to open this door and let us in! The hell with it. I'm going to use the override.
Let us see what
I
is
already
being
tried that.
protected.
He's rewired the door or something. Maybe change a code. Not sure what he's done.
Kellner, can we cut through the bulkhead or the door? I'm open to any suggestions.
To be honest, I wouldn't go cutting anything in this ship right now. The structure is extremely unstable.
Well, we can't just leave it in there.
Begging your pardon, but we can. It's pretty clear that Picard checked out after our initial assessment, and he's been killing morale across the ship. Let him soak in there for a while. When he gets hungry, he'll come out.
I suppose you're right. Crew recording terminated.
So nobody on that ship knew how to use a digipick, apparently, because we got in there pretty easily using a digipick. I love this ship. I love what they've done here. The ship itself is interesting and plausible, and I love the story they've created, as sad as it is. It's like the reality of, you know, space travel, right? I mean, this kind of things can happen. I think I went down first last time. So there's a lot of things to unlock here, but I think I've gotten a lot better at unlocking things with the digipick, so hopefully it's not too torturous to watch any longer. Most of the time I get it pretty quickly. I don't need the Explorer spacesuit, I don't believe. Over here we've got the remains of another robot. Another one here. Here are a couple more docking ports. A little bit of ammo there for us, for our troubles. No sense in looking at those computers. All they do is tell you about nothing at the dock. Weapon case with some shotgun shells in it. Are you cold, Andreja? Looked like you were shivering there for a moment.
We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
Okay. So we could take this up there, or we could go back out here and walk up the stairs. I'm going to go back out. Right? Is that right? Yeah, this is that right there. Another body. Nothing in the cooler. And then here, locate a transfer module. Locate the Vault Control Center. So if I try to activate it...
Warning, vault access requires an authorized transfer module.
So now we need to go find a transfer module. And there's one right here next to this guy. I think last time I just saw it and picked it up. And we're good to go. Okay, before I put the transfer module in here, I'm going to end this episode. When we come back next time, we will continue re-exploring Crix's legacy. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. Hope you found something to enjoy. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you join me again in the next episode.